Hello, good afternoon, good day, everyone. It's afternoon here in Habarone. This is Edmund Lubega. After it's been a while since I made a video clip, so I thought it's about time I made another video clip, a short video clip on a random topic. Today, what's on my mind is an issue to do with ancient Egypt and its relation to Africa, particularly modern day Africa. I recently came across, not recently, but some time back, I watched a video by featuring the late scholar from Senegal, Sheikh Anta Diop, in which he stated something to the effect that every single nationality, culture in Black Africa has vestiges and remnants of ancient Egyptian culture. When I heard that, I felt that that was a rather bold claim to make, since there's not a single person, including Diop, knew every single culture in Africa. So how can you say that every single African culture has vestiges of ancient Egyptian culture? And I still feel skeptical about that. However, I began to pay more attention when I was reading or watching documentaries to do with ancient Egypt. So I began to watch a series of documentaries made by the BBC, and I saw examples of similarities between ancient Egyptian culture and the culture of my own nationality, my own ethnicity, the people of the Kingdom of Buganda. We call ourselves Baganda. One person is a Muganda, the singular is Muganda, and Baganda is the plural. And the land is called Buganda, and our language is called Luganda. So these are the similarities I noticed as I watched. Well, some of the similarities, I don't have time to go into all of them, but here are a few similarities I observed while watching BBC documentaries on ancient Egypt. For example, they mentioned that the pharaohs, how would I call it, Praetorian Guard. I'm not sure if they used, I can't remember whether they used that word, Praetorian Guard. But anyway, the special military force that looked after the pharaoh's personal security was called Meje. In Uganda, we still have that word today, Meje, in reference to the military. Maybe it's just coincidence. In another example, which I got from the BBC, is that the ancient Egyptian word for evil is bi. We still have that word today in Luganda, and it means evil, it means sin, it means bad. It can also mean ugly, it can mean excrement, depending on the context. The same word, I understand, also exists in many other Bantu languages, and it carries the same meaning in them. For example, languages like Shona, languages like Ikalanga, Ndebele, Zulu, the other Bantu languages in Uganda as well have that same word. Something else that I got from the BBC is they mentioned that whenever a pharaoh was installed onto the throne, he was installed together with one of his sisters. The sister was a co-ruler with him. And if that sister died, she would be succeeded by one of her brother's daughters. This sister of the pharaoh, called a queen sister, carried the title, according to the BBC, translated into English as Divine Adoratress of Amun. But that's Side note. But the interesting thing is in Uganda, and indeed in the other kingdoms of the Great Lakes region or the Interlacustrine region or the Nile Valley, like Uganda, Toro, and Bunyoro. In all these kingdoms, Uganda, where I come from, the kings are all installed with one of their sisters as a co-ruler. It's the practice that still exists today. In fact, it's not just kings that are installed like that. Any man who succeeds his father inherits, succeeds his father in the sense that he inherits his spiritual legacy. He is declared heir together with one of his sisters. We never declare an heir to a family without noting, without declaring one of the girls, one of the sisters in the family as co-heir. If there are no girls in the family, one of the female cousins from the paternal side will fulfill that role. Okay, and when that girl dies, she is succeeded by one of her brother's daughters. So we still have that practice today within our culture, within our country. I just thought, I don't know if this proves that ancient Egyptian, I don't know if this proves that ancient Egyptians were black Africans like us, but maybe it doesn't prove anything, but it's still an interesting observation to show the similarities between our culture and the ancient Egyptians. I plan to make one day a more detailed video on this when I'm more organized and have more resources. But for now, I hope this is information that you'd find interesting, and I would appreciate whatever comments you may have to add on to this. And please press the subscribe button and the like button and share if you find this information interesting. Thank you very much. Take care.